Hi everybody, my name is Jessie and I do perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you like perfume and also if you enjoy ASMR, you are in a good place for our video today. Okay, so today I'm doing a review of Versace's Yellow Diamond. As you can see, I just got this very small 5 milliliter size, and it's just a dabber, so it doesn't spray. It's just a dabber. But yeah, cute little bottle. I don't love the I don't know what you call this, like the diamond line. There's like bright crystal, there's yellow diamond, there's crystal noir, maybe you call it the crystal line, I'm not sure, but they have a few of these in their Versace house, and I don't love the bottles, but I do think they're fun and different, maybe just a little bit gaudy, but still fun. So yeah, as you can see, that's the bottle. It's got a yellow diamond on the top. And yeah, I'll be going over this fragrance today. So go ahead and smell it, go through the main accords and notes together. And as always, I do touch later in the video on any other fragrances I own from this house. I guess I should say I did own and have this one in my collection, Versense, but I am letting this one go as of like literally just a few days ago. I am going to sell this one. It's a beautiful fragrance, but I just don't reach for it enough. But anyway, I currently own it. I'm just trying to sell it. So I'll touch on this one later in the video. That's Versace Versense. And that's the only other Versace fragrance that I own. I did for a time own Versace Crystal Noir, but I didn't wind up keeping that one for various reasons. Okay, so as always, I tried to dress on theme. This is like a very bright yellow. I didn't really have the right shade. I had this lighter yellow shirt, and then I had like a more marigold yellow, so I didn't really have like a very sunny yellow, but I went with this lighter yellow, and then these ones are like a total match, am I right? These earrings, because they're the right color and they're kind of like diamondy, faceted. I don't know what actual, I think it's a lemon quartz. But anyway, yeah, and then I've got a yellow hair tie as well. So that's the look for today, sporting my yellow items. And I'm gonna go ahead and dab this fragrance on some paper. Today we're gonna do our Angels on Earth deck, and today's little angel does have a tiny bit of yellow in their sash, so that's good matching. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and dab this like so. There's a little excess, so I'll go like that on my wrist. I do think, by the way, that I'm going to sell this. It's really pretty, it's really nice, but it just, there's nothing to me that stands out about it enough for me to want to keep, but I do really like it. I do find it very likable and easy. I'll talk about that later in the video. But anyway, first impressions upon smelling. Okay, so this is, it's just very pleasant. It's citrusy, but in a very soft, like musky, muted way. So it's like a musky citrus floral. That's really mainly what I get. if I didn't know the note, I know most of the notes in here. If I didn't know though, I wouldn't really be able to tell you like what florals. I wouldn't even necessarily be able to tell you what citrus. I think I would just say it's like a musky, citrusy floral, and just very, very pretty, nice, but like totally like something that you've smelled before, like nothing like super new or different about it. So that's my initial impressions. Really nice, likable. I would call this like a perfect example of like a girl next door perfume. And I guess I want to do a video on this actually, like girl next door perfumes. What I mean by that, I should like look into what maybe people would think I mean by that. But what I mean by like a girl next door perfume is like she's nice, she's pretty, she's approachable, she's like nothing super bold or out there or like polarizing. She's just easy to appreciate, and kind of like a daily wear type perfume. So that's what I mean by girl next door perfume, and this to me is like the perfect girl next door perfume. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the main accords that we have listed on Fragrantica. Okay, so we have citrus, floral, yellow floral, powdery, sweet, fresh, white floral, aromatic, aquatic, and fruity. Okay, so I definitely get the citrus and floral accords for sure. Yellow floral makes sense knowing, because I know what some of the notes are, the floral notes are. It's powdery. The only accord that like is not listed that is very clear to me is musky. Like it is powdery, but I would say more so than powdery to me, it's musky. I know those kind of are in a similar realm, but to me it's powdery, but I would say it's more so musky. So I'm not sure why they don't list that main accord, but to me, yeah, the main accords: citrus, floral, musky, yellow floral, powdery, fresh. That's what I would say. Okay, so let's get into the notes. I'm sure you all are curious, if you do not know these notes yet, what they are. Oh, interesting. There's a fruity note. I didn't realize that. Well, there's the citrus, which those are fruits technically, but yeah. Okay, so anyway, for our top notes, we've got 4 top notes, and they are Amalfi lemon, pear, bergamot, and neroli. So those are all fruits actually, except for the neroli, which is a floral. So there's lemon, bergamot, those are our citruses. Well, there's also neroli, which is like a citrus blossom that to me comes across very green and kind of sharp. And then there's pear. And actually, I do feel like I can smell the pear now that I know it's there. So what I mostly get from this in the top notes is the Amalfi lemon and the pear. I think the lemon, if I had to say, that's like the main citrus that I get. And then the pear, that to me adds like a muted, slightly watery, transparent sweetness, but like a fluffy, or fluffy is not the right word, a textured sweetness. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It kind of adds, it fits in that musky category. Like it just, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting the lemon and the pear mostly in the top notes. Okay, and then in our middle notes, this is where we have all of our florals except for the neroli. So for our middle notes, we've got 4 florals. They are mimosa, freesia, water lily, and African orange flower. So mimosa is a yellow floral, which makes sense that it's in here being yellow. I think they tried to pick quite a few yellow notes for obvious reasons because we got yellow diamond. I don't know if freesia as well. I think there can be yellow varieties of freesia, so maybe it's like mimosa and then like a yellow freesia. I'm not sure. So anyway, we got mimosa, freesia, water lily, and African orange flower. I feel like I get the mimosa vibe. Mimosa's like a powdery yellow floral. Altogether, this is like a powdery, soft floral. Nothing too heady. Freesia can come across to me as kind of like honeyed, sweet. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a touch of the water lily as well. Just kind of adds like a fresh, muted, dewy floralness. I don't really feel like I'm getting the orange blossom so much, as well as the neroli. Like, it's just not super there to me. Okay, and then in the base notes, we've got 3 base notes, and they are musk, gaiac wood, and amber. I'm definitely getting musk. I'm getting a lot of musk. I'm not really getting much gaiac wood or amber. Perhaps more in the dry down, but honestly, I have not worn this, so I cannot speak to the dry down as much. But anyway, to recap, what I get from this fragrance mostly is the lemon, pear, mimosa, water lily, and musk. A lot of musk. So probably like the order would be something like lemon, mimosa, pear, musk, water lily, freesia, something like that. And I'm going to tell you what other people are smelling. They say they're most smelling the lemon, then the mimosa, pear, bergamot, freesia, water lily, etc. What's funny is they have musk is the like third from last most smelled note according to Fragrantica users. It's like super up there for me. This is definitely a musky fragrance, especially because lemon is like a very bright, cutting kind of. So to me, the reason I think this is a pretty musky fragrance is because it does not come across as like bright and acidic and cutting. So that to me tells me that the lemon is paired with quite a bit of musk. In my opinion, at least. Okay, so that is Yellow Diamond. Like I said, very likable, pleasing girl next door type of scent. Bit fresh, bit floral, bit musky, bit powdery, somewhat toned down. It's not like a head turner, it's not super bold, but it's very pretty and will get the job done. So this, I feel like this would be a safe blind buy for someone who doesn't have very many perfumes, doesn't know a lot about perfumes, maybe wants to add like a first, second, third, fourth fragrance to their collection, and enjoys feminine perfumes, because this to me is definitely a feminine type perfume. Okay, so that is Yellow Diamond, and let's go ahead and switch gears briefly and touch on Versace's Versense. Like I said, I have had this in my collection for a while now. Oh good, my nails finally match. I've got these like gray-green nails that are not going to match a lot in my life for a while, but I got this in my collection probably like 3 years ago. I think I got it at TJ Maxx. It's a really pretty fragrance. It's definitely more unisex to me than the Yellow Diamond. It's kind of like, I would say, mostly dominant in citrus, followed by light woodiness and greenness. As you can see, it's a green bottle and green theme. So yeah, it's got like citrusy and green type notes and a little bit of woody notes. It also, I think, has like at least one floral. Yeah, has a couple florals, but it's not really a floral fragrance to me. So in it we have got like 3 different types of citrus. There's also pear and fig. However, I don't really get those strongly. We have some white florals in the mid, and then in the base we've got sandalwood, cedar, olive tree, and musk. So some kind of like woody, powdery, dry, woody notes, and then musk. So yeah, altogether it's like a somewhat unisex citrus woody musk with like a kind of like a little aromatic vibe to it. So really nice, very fresh, great for summer, great for spring. Just smells clean, smells much more on the natural end. It's not sweet, so if you're not a fan of sweet fragrances, this could be good. Just very fresh and clean. So that's Versace's Versense. Okay, so back to Yellow Diamond. Let's finish up by just going over a few other stats and info related to this. So, my nose. I don't know why, but I've been in a very sneezy state the last few days. I think it's gonna pass. Okay, so according to Fragrantica, Yellow Diamond has an overall rating of 3.66 out of 5 with 6,365 votes. So that is actually a slightly lower rating than what I typically see. Probably for the reasons I stated, that it's just, this fragrance is just kind of unremarkable. There's nothing super standout about it. However, there's a lot of fragrances like that, so that theoretically shouldn't take away from the fragrance, but that's my guess as to why. But I don't know. Maybe we can find out if we read a few reviews. Also, this was launched in 2011, so it has been on the market for, what is that, like almost 14 years now. Okay, some pros and cons that Fragrantica has compiled. They say it's perfect for summer. It's a feel-good and refreshing fragrance. Fresh and crisp smell. Great for daily wear. Long-lasting and projecting fragrance. I don't really think it seems long-lasting and projecting, personally. But like I said, I wore it last night going to bed on my skin. And I certainly did not smell it when I woke up in the morning, but like 8 hours later on your skin to smell it would be kind of uncommon. So I don't know, I can't really speak to it very well. Under the cons section, it says, may not perform well in autumn or winter. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's definitely like a spring-summer vibe. Soapy after a while, weak top notes, chemical and acid smelling scent, similar to other fragrances on the market. Lemon scented window cleaner smell. It does not come across as like a cleaner scent to me. I mean, I could see, I guess, a tiny bit, but I don't know. I did not grow up with like lemon scented cleaners, so I have like no association, but I could see how somebody who does might not like that. It does come across as a little bit soapy, just a little bit. So yeah, maybe people might think it's like lemon soapy and not like that. Okay, let's just finish up by reading a few reviews. So somebody says, I scored a second hand half bottle for $10, so I'm laughing. Bonus points, it was just before the weather heated up and it's great for a hot, muggy Sydney summer. Okay, somebody says, reminds me of a lemon scented Clorox wipe. Somebody says, as someone who's quite picky about floral notes, the fruity, sweet, and aquatic accord balance them out nicely for me. I always appreciate some citrus too. It's a classy scent that's not too overpowering. I may use it occasionally during the spring and summer. You know, I agree that this does have an aquatic accord to it. For me, I think it's a combination of the lemon, the water lily, and musk. I feel like I definitely get a water lily vibe from this. But anyway, altogether, it does have like a fresh aquatic vibe. You don't smell it. It's not one of those ones where you're like, oh, that's like straight up an aquatic fragrance, but it's definitely like a significant part of it, I would say. Okay, let's read a couple more. Somebody says, it's decent, just decent. Not what I was expecting, but I didn't know the notes before I smelled it. It's probably not that good because it scored low on EWG. EWG. Is that Environmental Working Group or is that something else? I know EWG is Environmental Working Group and they do like ratings for toxicity, but I don't know if that's what that person's referring to. Okay, one last review. Somebody says powdery yellow flowers, that's all. Not very strong and quickly dies away, yet very good. Okay, so yeah, a few reviews on that. Like I said, I like it, but it is a little bit unremarkable. But I think it's a nice, like, everyday, subtle type fragrance. I feel like it could work for the office or somewhere where you're not wanting to smell too strong. Even, like, if you work in healthcare or something where you really are not supposed to smell at all, I feel like you could do, like, 1 or 2 sprays, and this could work and not be offensive and maybe just smell like your laundry plus, you know. Okay, so everybody, that's my review of Versace's Yellow Diamond. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm sending you all peace, love, beauty, and harmony. And I will catch you all again soon. Okay, bye.